So really, this off season was the first time it really struck you that this resembles the guy we saw on tape coming out of college.
Oh, I think, and there's times last year he did. You know, just how hard he plays. You know, and physical, and he got good instinct. So it's, you know, still we're in a process. I'm sorry, it's still a process as we work it on with him, and he's learning. You know, but we got him doing everything right now, so you have a chance to really excel earlier as we get going.
Is there position flexibility with him? Last year, he basically just stayed at the mic.
Yeah, you know, right now we just let these guys compete for jobs, and then, you know, Ben's doing a nice job of kind of cross-training a couple of these guys. So it'd be perfect. In the perfect world, you got 3 guys to play 2 spots in all your nickel and base stuff, and then you have your Sam backer, because that's different. And so, you know, we're always looking, how do you, if you can take some snaps off these guys for a year, all of a sudden you take 10 snaps off a guy a game, and at the end of the year it's a game less snaps. You know, it doesn't seem like that much, but it adds up.
It seemed like he was at his optimum, like in that 15-20 snap range.
Yeah.
Jaylon, is that kind of where you think he needs to be?
I just thought he was getting in shape. Man, he had to play a lot of snaps early. You know, it was hard. It was tough on him. But I just think the conditioning and knowing what to do and having an off season like this, how much we run, I think that's really going to help him.
Rod, big picture, you guys have a young group. Sean Lee's the only guy over 30.
Yeah.
I know nothing really seems to stay the way it is for long in this league, but do you look at this group with as young as it is and see an opportunity to kind of mold something there?
Oh, but it's every year. You got a bunch of guys that are hungry, good solid talent. Now we just, you know, we got to do our job. You know, they're willing, so it's on us to get it right for them.
All these young guys kind of re-energize you?
No, I energize myself. I don't need anybody else.
Well, with such a young team, though, I mean, do you have to focus more on fundamentals than maybe some of the veteran guys?
No. Everybody focuses on fundamentals. Everybody. That's a game of football done the right way. Everybody's got to work on execution, because once you don't, it goes. So the only thing I can say is like golf. You could be really good, and all of a sudden you don't do it for a couple months, you're not the same player. It's the same, the skill we're teaching. You just got to stay on it all the time.
You mentioned having 3
Who's that now?
You mentioned
yeah.
3 linebackers to play 2 spots. Sam's a little bit different than that. Do you try to get Jaylon work at Sam at any point in the offseason? Like,
that's maybe down the road as we go. Right now, we don't want to move guys around. We want to just really want to let guys compete for the starting jobs and do that. You know, we want to keep the competition high, and then we'll see as we go.
How much progress do you think Taka can make in year 2?
You know, he's moving a little bit better right now. He's in better shape, that's for sure. I think everything will start to come. You know, I think, well, I know just the more reps you keep doing and doing and doing, you're going to get better. He's out here every day, doesn't miss anything, and he works at it.
Did you find with Jaylon last year, and you were talking about this earlier, that he had to play more than anyone envisioned early because of the injuries?
Yeah.
And he was coming back off such a significant injury. Did a fatigue factor fit in with him early as far as technique and everything else? Then he had to build back up at the end.
And then you're trying to practice all week with good pace, good tempo. And we had some of our young DBs. We lost a lot of those guys early. So guys were getting overloaded, you know. But depth is everything in this league. Quality depth. And quality depth is about us doing our job as coaches. We coach everybody.
What are you seeing from Dorrance Armstrong so far, number 74?
Solid. Well, he's coming along. He's got some good bend to him. Now it's a matter of getting it done every day now. He's just got to go out and do it every single day.
Has David Irving made progress? I mean, do you think he might be able to do something next week or by minicamp?
Wait and see. Just wait and see.
Coach, how do you hope Brian Price will contribute to your defense this year?
Well, he did a nice job for us last year before he got hurt. And every man's got an opportunity to prove himself. We go to try right now. All we're doing is working on the skill that they need to have for training camp, and then we'll give every man an opportunity to go out and prove if they belong here or not, or they belong in the 2 deep, or they belong as a starter. It's called competition.
Can you give some insight to Bloom's plan to utilize the strengths of Leighton, Sean Lee, and Jaylon Smith in the defensive scheme?
I think you know Sean's a will backer, and the other 2 guys are going to learn the mic backer and compete, and then we'll cross train a couple of those guys, and then we'll get hopefully a nice rotation, you know, and keep them healthy.
Mm-hmm.
For you, how would you characterize? Would you say your disappointed that David Irving isn't in a position to be out here right now?
Oh, you love to. Yeah, you just love to have him working. No question about it. But the guys that are here, I'm going all out, man. I just give everything I got to the guys that are here because they deserve that.
Lawrence hasn't practiced the days that we've been here.
I'm sorry, the what?
DeMarcus Lawrence hasn't practiced the days we've been here, but what have you been seeing from him so far, and also as a leader?
I thought he's really taken leaps and bounds as that, and the leadership has been great. And he works, he goes in individual, gets all the work he needs to get done, and then they do whatever, the bands and all that stuff. So that's good.
Going back to Irving, he was so productive last season. The games he played. Do you feel like he's ever going to reach his full potential, or do you think we've seen just flashes of it?
I can't ever. I'll never comment on what ifs. I don't know. I just day to day, the moment today, I concentrate on that one. That's enough as it is. But to see a crystal ball for me, I'm not good at it. Because 95% of the time I'm wrong, because I'm positive.